Hello, you all. Welcome back to the channel. I want to apologize because I have just not felt well. I had a near accident that I'm going to talk about, and I had some really interesting stuff that's happened also at the same time. But anyway, so first of all, about the near accident, I just got my car back out of the shop. It was in there for 3 months because of the insurance company just not, the other person's insurance company not doing what they needed to do, and just really dragging their feet and not wanting to pay out, it seemed like, and just inadequacy is all I can say. But so I finally got my car back on the 8th of this month, which was a full 3 months because my accident was May 8th. So anyway, and I'm in the car. This was Monday, and I was about to go to Chick-fil-A, and I'm gonna just speed this story up kind of quick because it's kind of detailed. But it was raining, and Chick-fil-A was had closed down to one lane like they normally do. And this particular Chick-fil-A is in a Walmart parking lot with some other businesses. But when they get busy, the line has to go out into the street. Well, I was going to be the first car off of a busy road in that line waiting to turn into their parking lot. And I didn't want to get hit by another car behind me. Because our city right now we've got a lot of tourists. We got a lot of people moving from other areas to Waco. And so we've got a lot of people that just don't know. And lots of accidents from people, just lots of accidents in Waco. And I've had 4. And, 3 in Waco. And so, anyway, so I don't want to get hit. And so I decided to go on the other side of the Walmart parking lot to turn onto another busy road to go to the other Chick-fil-A, which is about 3 miles down the road. I'm sitting there at the stop sign, and there's this, and I'm facing this way. Now, coming from this way, just, I don't even know if it's north, south, whatever, perpendicular to me, and there's a curve in to get into the Walmart. It's a big Ryder truck. And this Ryder truck goes to turn in, and they're not going fast, but they start to skid, and they start to skid towards me. And I was so like, oh no, I just got my car out of the shop, and I just said, Lord, I thank you so much for protecting me, and I don't have to be afraid because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And then this happened. And this person in the car, I could see them doing everything they could not to hit me, because it would have done damage to me. And that truck was so big, it would have definitely hurt my car, and I'm just like, I was just stunned. But they missed me by the grace of God. I couldn't go up into the road because that road was so busy and so many cars were coming by, but I was able to go up just a little bit, and that just a little bit made the difference, you all. I was so terrified because, I've had these just crazy hits out of nowhere, and this time I saw it coming. So I called a friend of mine, and I was like, okay. And I did speak the word. I said, no weapon formed against me. Thank you, God, they didn't hit me, and I was grateful. But there was fear trying to set in. So I called her and said, there is definitely an assignment against me with cars, and we need to bind this thing. Can you stand with me and bind this thing and speak over me that the spirit of fear would not set in? So we did that. But then I still went to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, I'm not going to stop me from going to Chick-fil-A. So I went to Chick-fil-A and was driving. I went home, let my friend know I made it home, my friend Destiny. And I just slept for 3 hours. And I didn't know what it was because the next day I didn't feel good. And I felt a little better yesterday, but not that great. And I was talking to my friend Laura, and I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. She said it was the adrenaline. She said the adrenaline that you felt just made you weak. And with the lung situation and the heart situation, I could see that. So this is my first day that I felt even well enough. I tried to do videos, and I just didn't feel well enough to even follow it through, or something just didn't go right. And so I just thought I'd update you all. But before that, you all, I had the most interesting situation with food. 2.5 weeks ago, I bought some ground beef, and I opened it up, and it stunk. So I called the store to get back. I was emptying out some of my protein powder that I had found. It was Vital Proteins protein powder. It was chocolate. I always try not to buy chocolate because I can't tell what's in stuff. And I try to go through it to make sure there are no bugs. Just because I've seen other people find bugs and stuff. So I had bought this Vital Proteins a couple of months ago. I decided, well, let me finish it because I use J-Rob protein powder. And I said, well, let me go ahead and use this up. You all, I made a smoothie, but I wasn't going to drink it yet. I put it in the refrigerator. Got to the end of this protein powder, and there were 2 whole beetles, you all, at the bottom. 2 whole beetles. I threw that protein powder, the protein drink that I made out. I was so sick. I gone through, and it just was a little bit left, so I used that entire protein powder with 2 whole beetles at the bottom. Oh, I was sick. And then a couple of days later, I went back to the store and I was buying food and I bought some more ground beef. Now I bought meat and everything, and this is the same store, but it was just, and so I bought this ground beef and it looked fine. The date was fine on it. I'm like, I'm not going to have the same situation I had last time. Last time it wasn't spoiled. It just was bad. But this time I wanted to make sure. I go to open it up, you all, the next day because I don't freeze my meat if I'm going to cook it right away. And our refrigerator is very, very cold because it's new. You all, the top layer was pink, but there was just a little brown spot. And because of my years of restaurant management and just catering stuff, I know to check things out very carefully. I opened that ground beef up, just broke it. It was brown underneath, just brown. It didn't stink. It was just brown. I'm like, okay. So I told the manager this time, and I told him about, the situation. And so anyway, so that was that. So you all be careful with your food. That's been my experience, and that's just been crazy. Also, I started the new church. The last episode I did, I was on my way to start the new church, and it was very comfortable and the word was good. The praise and worship was good. All the things that make me comfortable in a church were there. I felt like the Lord told me, don't try to sugarcoat anything. It is what it is. But I didn't have to. Everything was comfortable for me. So it looks like this is a very good church. They are very loving, very balanced people. You can tell they actually walk out this thing just because of their character, from what I can see. And it's really interesting because I have been searching for a church home. Your first impression, if you really look at everything, will tell you a lot about a church. It'll tell you a lot about an organization if you just watch. And so I was just watching. So this looks like a place I can sit in, I can grow, I can serve, longer I'm there, and I can belong. So we'll see. But you all, that's my update. Just remember to have courage in adversity, have courage in pain. Everything we do to move forward is not done in vain. Have a great day. Bye.